And also make sure to trade for Hellstones while we still have trash.
What you guys doing up there? You scared?
Nobody run underneath the balcony, though, please. It is buff time. Please get up here.
Leaf, do you want tanks to flask for this fight or try to save it?
Up to you guys. Flasks are gonna last through death, so it doesn't matter.
2 hours.
Who else is tanking 4 horsemen?
I mean, technically, we've only killed this twice now, so I'd rather you guys flask and let's get through it so we have world buffs for 4 horsemen.
Yeah. Well, I would say let's go, Leaf, let's do flasks on the folks who are going to have the front horsemen.
Right.
The folks who are on the back. So, like, the front horsemen will be, I got one, yourself and Dibs. That should be it. If we do it properly, it should only be the 3 of us that are
So
on.
I've got 4 extra flasks. So I do have enough for pretty much everybody.
Well, let's do the 3 of us for right now.
Okay. Dibs, where you at?
I'm good. I still have mine.
You still have yours? Okay. Alright, just waiting for Jethro. Can we get a summon on Jethro? That bloody slowpoke's taking forever.
Murray, can you master loot that?
Yep.
Thank you.
Dibs, are you up here in this pile of people?
We're waiting on heading on Shady's too.
12 seconds away.
A party member is in combat.
What?
Yeah, I get that bug sometimes. There you go.
There we
There's
go.
a womp.
So we pretty much got 2 evenly split sides, evens and odds. Do we want one of the dagger rogues on live side?
Yeah, the kills I think we've done. We have a rogue over there.
Alright. I'll do it again.
Okay.
Just move me to the group you want there, human.
You'll just need to move over. You'll be in group 2, but you'll stay on live side.
Okay.
Where's Semi and Nketsu?
The dead side is the right side, correct?
Correct, yeah, all the ghosts is the dead side on the right.
There's Semyon and Ketsu. Let's move up into this room. Do not go too far forward.
So yeah, I have it with 3 of the paladins, Wovley, and the 2 resto druids. You will be on right side, and then X-Spartan, you'll be hanging out to provide tank aura and tank heals on live.
Yep, like Shady said, if you're on dead side, pop your arcane pot.
Come to Est if you need some.
Live side, we're going to chill this 1 stack again. There's when Grim posts his thing, make sure you remember your wave and when you're supposed to CC the right side. There it is. I will definitely call out which wave we're on, but please keep in mind when it's your turn and go and take care of your CC.
Can we group up and get Shadow buff real quick?
Sure, dead side, you can come back.
Flee before it's too late!
Anyone else?
If you're on live side and get charged by one of the knights, remember to use a lip. It will help out with the damage quite a bit.
Alright, last call on arcane pots. Anyone else need one?
Can you give me an assist when you get a chance?
Oh, yep. Graham, do all the priests need assist? Are you still doing that thing?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, just give everyone assist. It's fine.
Casters, I have 3 more flasks, extra flasks if you guys are missing one. Open trade with Luminar, first come, first serve.
And one other thing, remember to save your cooldowns, both sides, for right after about wave 10 to wave 14. It's very important that we burn through that section. It'll set up, the end of this much easier. You do not need to save your cooldowns for the boss. The boss is really fucking easy when he comes down.
Yeah, the boss is a pushover.
If you need any buffs, even pet buffs, let us know.
Remember, on dead side, if you're not going to put meaningful damage on a tradie, don't run to it and just eat the arcane.
Alright, everybody's ready. Let's get the show moving.
And if the knights whirlwind or cleave you, just run away. Don't let it do it a second time. Wait for it.
Grim, repost your macro one more time, please. So it's at the bottom. Perfect. Thank you. Pulling the boss now.
There's a lot of people who haven't popped their flask yet. Pop it if you haven't.
Yeah. Remember, kill left to right.
Your own demise. Brazenly you have disregarded powers beyond your understanding. You have fought hard to invade the realm of the Harvester. Now, there is only one way out. To walk the lonely path of the damned.
Left to right again.
I'm in Silas on live, you might be a little too far up.
We've got knights spawning next round. Please kill the left one first quickly. Left to right, trainees. Knights again, left and then right. Left to right with the trainees then. Kill this knight. Wave 8 should be Silas sheeping the right trainee that spawns. Kill the left and middle one. Actually, kill the knight first on the left. Wave 10 should be a CC that's coming in 5 seconds. Be on the rider, please. CC that. Left knight. Kill this rider.
Interrupted.
13 AM.
Left Death Knight. Do not hit circle. Low cooldowns here if you need to. 15 is going to be a rider. Kill the rider then.
16's Andar.
The rider dies. Kill the left knight.
Gain protection. Dead side.
18's gonna be Nico.
Kill the rider first.
We can battle res Hetton, please do.
This is it. Last wave. Use whatever you got to survive here. Keep stuff CC'd.
Sorry about that. Stop hitting it.
Stop
Yes.
hitting the. Stop hitting the diamond.
Me, stop hitting
I'm
it.
not. I was hitting the training.
Shoot out on diamond.
We need a reshackle, please.
Got it. Give it a sec.
Reshackle.
Spam it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Should be swapping over here shortly.
Good job, guys.
Moss.
Watch your cleave. Watch your cleave. Watch your cleave.
Lots of stuff just got broke.
Yeah, just pull 808 on.
We might be sending a couple trainees over to you guys.
Do
You're
it.
right.
Do it. Send what you can.
Got the boss too, and
Please get off the boss.
VCC. Thank you. Stop attacking square, please. Doors open. Gothic's gonna go down. Stay on your sides. We're just gonna start to kill this shit, so it sends it over your way. Let's kill Diamond first. Diamond first.
Get over here, y'all.
Here comes Circle. We'll just kill Circle.
Yeah, hunters can go in the middle.
No AoE.
Kill Triangle next.
Invaders, cease this.
After Triangle, let's go kill Square.
Turn away while you still can.
Come, Zeliek. Do not drive them out. Not because
Great.
we have our I do hope they stay alive long enough for me to introduce
I don't know what
myself.
broke that, but I tried to frost nova them, but I forgot you can't frost nova.
Run away as fast as they can. I've heard about enough.
Only
of
2
your
deaths,
sniveling.
right?
Let's get Burbs up.
Should be
Before
fine.
I shut it for you.
Conserve your anger. Harness your rage.
Those bindings are BIS for mages and stuff like that.
Have outlets for your frustrations.
Thanks, Graham. Soul Harvester's bindings.
Let's be moving up, guys. So we can get maximum uptime here tonight.
Anybody else? Last call. Congrats to Boss Girl.
Gonna get the shade here. Ain't coming.
Pally Hunter Druid Boots. Oh god, I updated the add-on and it's still messed up. Lovely.
It still didn't pop up yet.
Yeah, same bug. Let's see, main spec, Rice 13, anybody else? Main spec, Draco 15. Last call. Congrats to Draco. Gonna have to manually adjust that one.
Sorry. Draco Jacks 35.
Careful, there's a patrol that comes right up to the top of that ramp.
I think we're clear right now.
I need to get closer.
Incoming.
Any officers have a little extra bag space? Completely full.
Okay, I can clear some. Yeah, we can send those scraps and stuff my way.
Dark dust.
If you want to trade
Gargoyles, folks.
some space, we can do that too.
Everybody back up? All the way back.
I have a leaf.
I got 4 slot.
Well,
Let's go, we're burning midnight oil here.
Fucking midnight already?
Let's do this shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch those.
Just healers up front, but please go. Pull the gargoyles.
Alright.
There's 2 different packs, be careful.
Do not continue. Turn back while there's still time.
No. Too far away. Did somebody distract the other pack? Don't do that.
I don't think they've been anywhere near here.
Alright.
We got extra pack. Wait. Oh, fuck. We got extras coming up. We're gonna have to run.
Yeah. Kill that one first.
Far away.
Bring X back, or Skull back to us fast, and then bring the other one as soon as this one's dead.
The pad's coming up. They're already at the top.
Get away from the bat. Come kill this.
Go towards Gothic's room. Go towards Gothic's room.
Go toward Gothic's room. Try to run around the back.
Don't stop to heal, just run.
Tank him here at the door. Turn around. We're gonna need heals. We gotta kill this, or the dots are gonna kill us. Pop cooldowns.
Use a health pot if you need to. Stay alive. Eat.
Three more seconds. Well, nice job. Sorry, guys.
Only one death from that? This could have been a lot worse.
Close.
I marked the pack that
Look,
patrols.
we got the juices
Thank you.
flowing.
We have more gargoyles next. Stay in the back.
There goes
That pet's on a very long route. Get a couple healers up. Go with Leaf.
Nature pot to protect from the gargoyles.
Incoming.
This one's dying. Bring the other.
Everybody eat. Moving up now, right?
Yep.
Tanks get on either side. Careful with the ghouls inside there. Wait till they pull them back.
I'm out of range.
Let's go on skull. Yeah, we did rest. Let's get X. Single target these.
Incoming.
It is too far away. I need to get closer.
Get X. Bring in Moon.
I'm out of range.
There's a padlock on back. As soon as this dies, everybody get back up top. Actually, just get on the ramp here. The top of the ramp. You don't have to get in that room, but just make enough space. You gotta separate these three. Do not keep them close together.
Yep, I'll tank Moon. I'll tank Moon, and you guys split X and Skull. Incoming.
I need to get closer.
Skill skull. Let's get X. And move. Nice job.
There's a
Ghoulskin tunic. Who wants it?
Oh, nice.
Come on.
That's
Where's all the other trash drops?
That's best main spec for druid, Dibs. Even if you're a kitty.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I have best in slot. Swift execution.
It is too far away.
No, that one's better than Swift Execution. Check out the Excel file by the guy that made the druid gear thing. I'll send you the link. Trust me, you want to main spec.
It is in TBC.
Well, for now he picked offset, so slash roll. You want this?
Half, what's the chest you're running?
Breastplate of Annihilation.
That one's better, you should main that one.
Gonna click it again. And it's fucking broken. Lovely. Are you main spec'ing that flash?
Yes, please.
Alright, just charge flash for this one. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
This is the last of the trash. Again, last call for Pellstones.
Yeah, because the warriors, we should have plenty of hit, and that one's got the most crit on it.
I'm out of range.
As long as you've got the hit rating to support that crit cap.
It's got a shit ton of armor too. It's like a plate piece.
I mean, the crit cap's not a problem if you're behind the boss.
Alright, let's go.
It is too far away.
Get X. Gab, can I get one of those health stones? Thank you. We got our pack coming back. I don't think it's smart to go up there yet, honestly. It sucks having to wait, but they're on their way back here.
There's a frost ring on this pillar over here.
On the other side?
Yeah.
Cool.
These mobs will eat the fire, the fire if you pre-pot now.
If anybody pre-potted, I would run to the back. It's just a waste if you go attack here.
The mages do fire damage?
Yeah, I thought they do flame strikes.
I need to get closer.
Do they have a blast nova? I don't know.
Probably right, yeah, they do. Oh, sorry, that was my bad. I totally thought they just did the arcane explosion.
Don't attack till they're separated, please.
Incoming.
Let's get skull. Next. Oh yeah, there's a flame strike.
It's okay, melee things. You range people wouldn't know.
Alright, now everyone in the raid, you should take a greater fire protection potion if you're going to be eating meteors, and definitely a greater shadow protection potion. If you don't have the shadows, open trade with burbs. I've got plenty of them.
If you don't have the fires, open trade with leaf.
So I kind of posted what I wanted out of tanks in warrior chat, but we are down grope. So the adjustment is as follows. Human is going to play the role of grope as Mograine relief. And then half tracks, you will be Blamio relief. So you will be tanking in the back. Now, so the folks who will be relief, that's going to be Jeth, myself, and Half. We can start by attacking Thane and popping Death Wish, and you guys can pop Wreck as well. just be sure you're not in defensive stance. And right after the second mark, if he's about to do the meteor, hang for the meteor, but otherwise after the second mark, the three of us need to split off of Thane to go be ready to do our swaps. We should all use disarm while we are there.
About to throw a hell of a lot of information at you, so if you're not listening, wake up and listen, please. We're going to do the Burn Thane strat. It means all of us, except for healers and tanks, are going to be killing Thane first. It is very important, if you want to live at all, to pop that Shadow Protection Potion right now and the Greater Fire Protection Potion. You're going to need both. Basically what's going to happen is when we get him to 50%, he's going to pop a shield wall. I want everyone DPS-wise to save their cooldowns for when I tell you to use them. If you have like a 20-second trinket, then I want you to pop it like 10 seconds after that first shield wall. If you have a 15-second trinket, you have to wait 15 seconds after the shield wall to pop your trinket. The reason being is we get a 10-second window right after that first shield wall where there is no there's no shield wall up, and then there's a cooldown before he can pop his next one. That 10-second window, we have to push the boss below 20% to avoid the second shield wall. So save your cooldowns, use them when I tell you to. Besides that, we're going to have one meteor group. It's going to be warlocks, mages, all melee, in melee range stacked. What do you need, Leaf? More shadow pots?
Yeah, thank you.
Here's 5. So everybody's going to be in melee range except for hunters. Hunters, stay at max range, please. Very important. You guys outrange the meteors. When Thane dies, we're all going to go back to the safe spot. Melee are going to go between the front right one, Mograine, very important. That's going to be our prio to kill next. And you guys can rotate to the back left one, Lady B. But you need to be very careful if you do that about the void zones. Like 2 seconds standing in one and you're going to die. If you don't want to go take that chance, just stay in the middle, the safe spot, until you can go back into Mograine. It's very important we kill that boss next. Ranged. You're going to also go to Mograine. We have to kill Mograine first. Or second. It's very important. When you come back to the safe spot, if you are a mage or a hunter, you can rotate to the back right, but it's imperative you stay at max range. If you get too close, you can get this holy chain wrath and kill everyone around you. So max range if you go to the back right. That was a lot of information. If anybody's got any questions, please ask. There's no stupid questions. Just make sure you take your protection potions.
And the Warriors have Salvation again, yeah, I'd like to have Salvation starting for the fight, and then I'll take it off later. Thank you.
Thank you, Hen. Very important thing. If you want to live and we want this to be successful, every single person that's in, killing Thane in the beginning has to pop a second Greater Shadow Protection Potion right after the 3rd mark. I'll call that out, but if you don't listen to me, you're going to die. You can basically survive in there, if you listen to me, up until the 5th mark. By the 5th mark, basically by the 4th one, Thane should be dead right after that. Then everybody has to run to the safe spot. If you're stuck in that zone, remember, even when Thane dies, his little spirit is there. So make sure you run out and get to the safe spot by the 5th zone. Let's move up and rebuff up here. Again, any questions at all? You should have your protection potions on by now.
Are the healers going to be doing the rotation like we normally do?
Yes.
Grim, you need to go over that at all?
Yep, healers shouldn't change at all.
One question with that is that if Thane goes down, that's one quadrant that healers won't be going to, correct? So how is that going to work with the rotation, or are they going to go to the safe zone until a stack drops?
Safe zone.
They can go to the safe zone, and then they can. I I guess once you're, I mean, we're still going to be rotating through. You'll just rotate between the safe zone and then the other 3 tanks instead of the 4 different quadrants.
If any of the heals who happen to be on the Thane quadrant when Thane dies, if you don't have a mark from Zelek, go to Zelek's corner and tell one of the healers there to advance to Mograine. After Thane dies, what will be the most damage outcoming is going to be on the tank for Mograine.
Very important to all healers, when you're in the Mograine corner, you have to use whatever you got to use to keep that tank up. That tank will die if you don't use your big heals and, just pump whatever you got to do. But that's that front right corner. So if you're a healer and you're rotating there, make sure you keep a close eye on the tank.
I'm gonna post the heal rotation one more time. So, Tigger, you're gonna be heading to the back left corner. That's Blemo, and then she does the void zones, and you're gonna rotate. Basically, once you have 3 marks from Blemo, you're gonna rotate to the right across the stage over to Zelek, and then once you get 3 Zelek marks, you'll rotate forward to the front right. So you're just going to rotate on 3 marks.
I got you.
That weak horse. Get that.
Back left is right, as we're looking at it from right here, right?
No, everything is based on this view from right now.
Okay, cool.
How generous.
So Wipeout, you're starting with Blemo. You're going to the left from the direction we're facing now. Papa's got Zelek, which is the right back corner. Dibs has got Mograine, which is the front right hand. Leaf will have Thane on the front left hand.
We're going to pop our second Shadow Pot right before the 4th mark. You basically want to use your Shadow Pot so it eats the damage from the 4th mark, because it's 5,000 damage. You're already going to be taking damage from the meteors and whatnot, so it's very important everybody's got that potion in their inventory ready to be clicked on before the 4th mark.
Before the 5th. The 5th one is... Oh yeah, the 4th mark. Wait, 4th mark is 5k?
It's before the 4th mark. You can't wait till after the 4th to pop another
So
one.
I got it right the first time. Okay. I didn't screw up. Yay.
No, the 4th mark hits for 3k and the 5th mark hits for 5k. The 3rd mark only hits for 1k. That's why you switch on the 3rd mark.
Flash just asked a question, Human. That's probably to you.
Out of range.
All right.
Wait, so is Wipeout the first Zealot?
Yeah, Wipeout's the first one on Blow. Back left.
The first one on back left.
When do we open up on Thane? That's my last question.
If you're DPS, you're going to run to the left here. Let the tank, pull him over. Do we want a hunter to pull, or are you fine pulling Thane back?
I can pull him back with Fairy Fire. Nobody hits him.
Yes, the quicker he gets into position back there, the faster we can all open up. Remember, you're saving your cooldowns for when I tell you after the first shield wall. But if you open up too soon and pull aggro, you're going to fuck up this whole thing. So be patient. I know everybody wants to pump and kill him, but it's important he gets back there.
Do all the warriors know exactly what they're doing? Other than Kazak, all of us have a tank or relief role.
I'm following Appa. That's all I know. He's at Zelek, so that's where I'm running to.
Dibs, real quick, are you trying to put all this stuff for us to pop it after the 4th mark?
No, I was just showing that the 4th mark is 5,000 damage.
So we should have it popped before the 4th mark, correct?
No, so the 4th mark is only 3k. The first one is 0. The second one is 250. The third one is 1,000. The 4th one is 3,000.
That's correct. You're right.
and then the fifth one is 5k. That's why you pop it after, because everyone can live through. You should have 3k health, so everyone can live through the fourth mark. Just face tank it, and then right after that, you pop the shadow pot, and that will make you live and be able to get the save.
Okay, so we're popping the second shadow pot after the fourth mark, correct?
We are going to have meteor hitting us though, so be aware of that.
Yeah, but again, if we're all stacks on the same, all the melee, the warlocks, and the mages, it's only going to be hitting for like 100 at the most. So it's going to be like 400.
Yeah, the fire potion should eat your meteors because it's being spread. So if we're assuming that we'll get a fourth mark and then maybe a fifth on Thane, that does mean that healers in that quadrant need to keep the DPS topped up.
All right, let's do one more ready check. We got one shot at this with world buffs that we have. So everybody just focus up.
Do give Leaf like some time to build threat.
Because if I get one crit right at the start, then we're good.
Remember, healers, try to keep up with those tanks that are going to be pulling here. It's important this initial pull goes smoothly.
Move up to the threshold, please.
Does half tricks? Does he move on like 2 or 3 marks?
Yeah. So half, myself, and Jeff, we're gonna start with DPS on Thane, but then after the second mark, look at your timers. If there isn't a meteor immediately incoming, go to the safe spot so that you can be prepared to relieve at 3.
But after that second mark, wait for that meteor probably, because if you try to run out and it meteors you randomly on your run out, you're gonna die. So don't want that to happen either.
Boss, can you move up, boss? Thank you.
All right. Everybody just, have fun with it. We'll be all right. Let's get a timer for the pull so you guys can run up together. Right. 15 seconds. Remember, Hunter's max range this. Everybody else stack up. Melee range.
We're going straight to the middle and then the side.
5, 4, 3, 2,
your DPS just go to the side.
1.
Big crit, you can start DPS on Crane. Thing. Just murder the bastard. And yes, stack tighter.
Meter's coming out, make sure you're stacked. Save cooldowns.
Start before we leave.
There's the first shield wall. Pop cooldowns.
Tanks leave. Relief tanks.
Everybody in the middle. Everybody to the safe spot. Blink out if you can.
Sorry about that. I'm going the right way.
Mograine is our next priority.
I will be relieving Mograine.
Make sure you get out before, right after your third stack over here.
When do we go in for more green?
You can go in now.
Call in the swap human. I'll relieve you.
Do it after this mark 7.
Just watch your marks. You can take 3, but then get out back to the safe spot.
Healer should be at max range in this corner with Zealot guys.
Incoming.
Crystal, back away.
Once you get 3, make sure
Humans
you
at 5, man. You need. I called it out like 20 seconds ago.
On Cossack, watch your DPS and aggro.
Gotta keep it in that corner.
No, Leaf is down. Cossack, you're up.
We need bigger heals on Cossack. He has to live here. We can still do this. We just gotta kill Mograine.
It's possible.
If you're a healer in the middle, go help heal Cossack.
It's on dibs. It's on dibs. Cossack, get out.
Heals on dibs. Keep dibs up.
Cossack, go swap with one of the relief tanks in the back. Call out.
Which one? Which one?
Hang on.
Whoever's.
You can swap Zelik if you want. Half track.
Alright, Half, if you're free, come up to relieve on Mograine at the next
Healers
mark.
and Mograine. Healers and Divs. Please rotate. Healers. Somebody go up front.
Gotta keep dibs alive.
Alright, I'm
I need
free
relief.
for Mograine.
Leaf's got it.
Wipeout's down.
层数过高。
Blamel is free. Blamel is free.
Lamel's free. Gotta move that.
Half track has it.
Heal half.
Oh, it's free.
It's on
Mograine's
dibs.
running back to dibs.
层数过高。
Flash has got Mograine.
Heal flash. Mograine's almost down. Second shield wall on Mograine. Mograine's almost dead.
It's on half tracks.
Dibs is gonna need relief.
Need another healer, and Dibs needs relief up by Blummo.
Keep half up.
Flash is down.
Mograine needs a tank.
Mograine needs a tank.
Gotta burn Mo faster.
Damn, that was close. Run back.
What's Mograine at? 5%?
About that.
Master's will is done.
So what let's just calmly, what started it going to shit on Mograine?
Yeah, Leaf, you gotta come over like as soon as Thane dies. Like I got up to 4 marks and I called it, and then I took a 5th, and you weren't there until the 6th. So, like there's no waiting for me to call it. You know how many I have. You need to come over.
One way we will kill Mograine faster is if we, instead of going to the safe spot after Thane, we run to Mograine instead of going to the safe spot.
Yep. Because we can handle 2 marks from different nights.
Yes, marks from different guys doesn't matter. So it's a blunder to go to the safe spot after Thane. We got to go straight to Mograine after Thane is down. But we did down Thane quickly, though. That was nice.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that again with just Flash here. I don't doubt that at all. The cooldowns thing, after 50%, he didn't even pop a second shield wall. So that was nice.
Yeah, so we should actually save, but we use cooldowns like 5 seconds into shield wall. We should do cooldowns like 15 seconds in the shield wall.
Alright, we'll make that change too.
Blamo broke, and he killed a bunch of people in the safe spot, too, when he broke.
I assume that was just the tank dying, though.
Yeah. If you still have shadow pots and greater fire protection pots, use them now.
And if you don't, try to stop somebody and get them so you can start popping them. We all have to have them on in order for this to even start.
Yeah. Burbs has shadow, Reef has fire. Just open trade.
Again, you need 2 shadows.
Thane went down so damn quick. I think we all were like, "What do we do now?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
I didn't even pop a second shadow pot.
We didn't need to, Nick. That was great.
So this time we probably will. Without world buffs, just be ready to pop that second one. But like they said, the next thing, everybody should make a beeline to kill Mograine. It's very, very important we get him done next.
How far is Mograine's mark the shadow pulse that you're talking about?
So they all are.
They all have shadow damage. I think Mograine's looks kind of like a dark rune symbol. Is that right?
How do you hit us all the way in the back?
Zelik is the one with the really nasty shadow damage. Where Yeah, you get 4 stacks of Zelic, you're dead.
The stacks that they put up in the AoE are all the same. They all do the same amount of damage. They all do the exact same thing. They just don't stack with each other.
They just look different. That's
Okay.
what allows you to freely go to another zone, even if you have 3 or 4 stacks from one zone. You're not going to continuously get like 5 and 6 stacks. You'll start a new one. So that's why rotating from zone to zone is perfect.
Yep, and they only do damage as they're applied. So when you get 3 from one quadrant, you won't continue to get damage until you would get a 4th from that same quadrant. That's why you leave at 3 and go someplace else.
75 seconds, they drop off.
Yep.
We're going to kill 4 horsemen now, and then we're going to see Saf tonight and fucking leave him down that too. So let's get back and buff them.
Healers, to avoid some confusion, like if you're in a quadrant and your tank goes down, let's say if you've got 0 or 1 marks on you from that tank, just rotate backwards a tank. And if you've got like 2 or 3 marks on you, rotate forwards a tank. And then let's just do our same rotation, except we're just gonna rotate between the 3 instead of like going to the safe zone and calling for extra heals. And like, let's just a couple of us rotate forward and rotate backward, and then just rotate in a triangle.
Everyone needs 2 shadow pots. That's going to be on this front left side. If you don't have 2 shadow pots, please open tray with burbs and pop one immediately.
Casters, if you need a flask, open trade with Luminor. I have 2 extras left. So if you don't have a flask on and you're a caster,
I'm gonna enjoy killing these slack-jawed daffodils.
Any warriors not have consecrated sharpening stones? I've got elementals I can give you.
So one more thing that, people might... We're going to get to the point where, we're now on Mograine. Okay, I've got 3 stacks on Mograine. Now what the fuck do I do? I know everyone in here, a lot of people are going to be feeling that way. Again, if you're melee, you have the option to rotate to the back left one. There's void zones on the ground. Be careful of them. They'll kill you very quickly. If you're ranged, basically just hunters and mages can rotate to the back right one, because we have spells that can be cast from at least 40 yards away. Warlocks, be very careful if you go over there. You're flirting with disaster. Other than that, when you get 3 stacks in that zone, you rotate back to the safe spot, and then back to Mograine. I really hope everybody's popped a shadow pop by now. Make sure you pop your fire one as well.
yeah, what Cossack said is you can disarm Mograine.
Yeah, Dad, that's not a bad idea. Human, which tank?
Be Dibs and myself are on Mograine to starters.
Okay. Dadmaster will SS human. Skids, can you soulstone Dibs?
Just swiftly, when you guys, any of the warriors that are tanking in the back, just make your way up to Mograine as much as you can whenever you have disarm on cooldown. That way you can utilize it for the guys tanking the guys that are hitting the hardest.
Sure, yes. If you were relief in the back,
yeah,
you could come up and disarm.
Anytime you go to the safe zone and you have it ready, you should go and use it on that guy.
Okay. Leaf, you did a fucking amazing job pulling that boss back into position. That was really quick. Let's do that again.
Is flirting with disaster. Was that Molly Hatchet?
What?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. Make sure my mind was great.
Alright, we can do this time. Just remember, save cooldowns for, we'll wait 10 to 15 seconds after the first shield wall. Then pop, and then burn. everyone's ready, let's move up to the threshold. Let's get a countdown. 3-hole move up. Dibs move up.
It is too far away.
Pulling in 10 seconds.
5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
1.
Going.
Big crit. Open up.
He resisted.
Stack tight on Thane. Run it.
There's the first shield wall.
Leaf tanks exit.
Pop cooldowns in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn.
Coming dibs.
Showing wipeout.
I'm on my way up.
Second shadow pot. Get out.
Bandage if you have to.
Going straight for Mulgrain.
Yep, go straight for Mulgrain.
Taunting. I got him.
Keep an eye on your marks. When you get to 3 on this side, make sure you get out.
Dibs, how long
Whoever's
until you
following
reset?
me.
40
Keep leaf up, please.
He's down.
Fucking lose. It's on dab. Just try to keep him in this corner. We need a tank over here.
Humans going in. Dibs, stay out.
Q second.
It's on human. Keep human alive.
Jethro coming up with a disarm. And I taunted.
I can relieve a back tank.
Or after Hoppa now.
Alright.
Papa, where are you? Dibs got it.
We're on a shield, Jeth.
Coming wipeout.
Gotta keep Jeff alive.
Who's relieving Jeth?
I can't. I have 3 Mars. Somebody else needs to.
Papa, are you gonna be able to get it?
The relief.
We got too
Where-
close.
Zealik, people are too stacked too close on Zealik. Like he just killed 6 people.
You guys got too close. You just killed all of us.
I'm coming to relieve Dibs.
Do healers
got
have to
5
be that
marks.
close to Zealik?
I got 5.
Rice,
No.
don't-
Mine are about to drop. I just try to hold there.
Tager, don't be that close. You have max range in that corner.
I got you.
Seven stacks.
Someone relieve Jeff if you're free.
Okay, go.
Humans going to relieve Jeff now.
No, it's okay. Q6 down.
It's on Cusack. Cusack's dead though.
I'm coming.
It's on human. Keep human alive. Human's dead.
Leaf, you hope.
Alright.
You can stop healing. It's a wipe now. 2 things. First one, if you're healing on Mulgrain, I'll repeat it again. I don't care who's taking damage, you heal the tank. Everybody can run to the safe zone and bandage themselves. The tank is the only person that should be getting heals over there. We gotta change that. Secondly, if you're healing the back right, you need to be at max range. I think 10 people just got chain killed that pull. Obviously there were other issues, but you cannot be close to that boss. Everything is max range except for the tank.
Yeah, you're basically like on the pedestal near the safe zone if you're DPSing or healing for Zealek.
Yeah, it was about 3 or 4 steps off the pedestal when he's in the back corner.
There's no race to kill Celiac. He should be the last one dead. I mean, just be very patient with that one.
I agree. It's just it's a mechanic of the fight that some people are doing incorrectly. So I'm telling everyone nicely, back right if you're over there. You're at max range. Do not be closer than that.
Who is relief on Moorgreen?
First relief is I am.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to be the third one.
Okay.
Good news is we don't need world buffs to burn Thane, so that's fucking awesome. But we're gonna need more shadow pots. So if you're on the run and you need them, and you see me, stop me. But we got to make sure we all take one before the pull again.
I think they all went to Zealek after they got 3 marks from Mograine after Thane. Like, they can't just stay on Mograine.
The thing with a Zealek is that healers have a 40-yard range, and mages and hunters have a 41-yard range, a 40-yard range too. So if you have less than a 40-yard range, you should not be on Zealek at all for any reason.
No, you're just gonna wipe the raid, and I don't mean that lightly. Like, we're so close to downing 4 horsemen. I know everyone in here wants to fucking do it, so just listen. You cannot be within 40 yards on Zealek, or you're going to get us killed. So if you're a healer or a mage or a hunter, you can go over there. You can, but stay max range.
I did notice on Zealek as well that sometimes during a tank swap on Zealek in the back right, the boss does move, so you have to adjust your range as well. You can't just be like, I'm at max range, I'm going to cast, and then the boss moves 5 yards closer to you, and you keep casting. You have to constantly watch your range. It's not a static thing. You have to adjust with the boss if that's what it takes. Because I noticed on the back right, that's what happened with the chain that killed 6 people, is that the boss moved 5 yards closer because of the tank swap. So if the boss moves, you got to move with it. So just pay attention to that, and we should have a kill.
Yeah, I got close. I got scared. The tank had about half health.
That's all good, man. We were dead before you even went up there.
But I mean, we're making amazing progress for only 2 to 3 pulls in. So if we just adjust those little tiny things and keep the tank up on Mograine, this fight goes down. It's literally just, we're like there. We're almost there.
Yeah, the rotation for Mograine should be Dib starts, I relieve him, and then Leaf relieves me. Unfortunately, like, once Leaf gets to 3, Dibs probably isn't reset yet. It's probably still 1 or 2 more. If we need to do extra things with the tank swaps, and you're leaving your normal order, say what you're doing and what your position was.
I think we did all that without one healer. He got DC'd at the start of the pull.
Yeah, we did
nice.
Pretty well.
Again, please pop your pots. We're going to have to wait for everybody to do so. If you don't by now, I'm almost to the front there. So if you don't have any, please open trade for the shadow ones.
I did verify where I was going and what I was doing prior.
Yeah, no, we just need everyone to say that.
Rice, you should expect that then. People can rotate back there to do damage. It's not going to be like unheard of. Just make sure you're at max range.
Again, fire and shadow.
Yes.
Leaf has fire, Burbs has shadow. Open trade.
Can we get a summon out for Aondar?
It says they're offline, or is that my UI?
No, he just went offline.
If we pay attention and down
Back
at the same
online.
time, I'll give the guild bank 5,000 gold. So let's make it happen.
Let's get a summon on Yondar, because he was
Summon.
disconnected.
Library.
Guys, we're so fucking close. It's like another 10 seconds of keeping tanks alive and would be fine. Yondar, you need shadow pots? I guess healers do even use them.
I've been. As soon as it drops off, I'll pop another one.
It's only gonna help. Everybody's here, let's get buffs out. You're killing it on those poles, Leaf. Good stuff getting Thane over there.
Thanks.
Was that Dab who mentioned about the difference in when we pop our cooldowns? Was that attempt better?
Yeah, so 10 seconds also. So basically, when you want to do it, like, most cooldowns are like 15 seconds besides like Death Wish, which is 30. So you want to pop it like 15 seconds into the shield wall so that you have full
Correct.
cooldown uptime on the weakened phase.
Okay. If you have stuff, let's say you're a mage with Mind Quickening Gem, that's a 20-second trinket once you pop it. So you should be using that 10 seconds into the shield wall. But if you have a 15-second thing like Dab said, then I want you to wait 15 seconds into the shield wall. I'll try to call out both spots, but I don't want to clog the comms, so just be mindful of what you're using.
I'm out of range.
Human's gonna save his own disarm for Mograine, so Jeth and Half Tracks, who are starting on Thane, you guys get your disarms out before we leave.
Okay.
Jeth, why don't you do yours like right at the start?
Sure.
Everyone's ready? Let's move up a little bit. Please, everybody move up. And let's get a countdown. Everybody focus. Let's get this. 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3,
And
2,
go in.
1.
Safe to open up.
Tight stack. Semi's dead. First shield wall.
Leave tanks get out. Coming dibs.
Pop cooldowns in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop cooldowns.
I have no
层数过高，
Second shadow pot. Get out.
Go for more.
Watch the void zone.
Mulligan people, don't run to safe.
层数过高，
I got him.
Keep leaf up. It's on human.
still just at 3 marks.
Human's gonna need relief.
Human has a soul stone as well.
It's 4.
Jethro's on his way.
Keep Human up and then keep Jeth up when he taunts, please.
It's Jeth.
目标是你。
Jeth, who were you following?
I was following Hoppa. You're after Hoppa now.
Hoppa, where you at?
He's back.
层数过高，
Got our first shield wall on Mogri.
Coming to relieve you, Hoppa.
目标是你，层数过高，
Jethro's down.
Just dead. Mograin's running free.
Go, Hoppa.
It's on Luma. Luma, it's running all the way to you. Now wipe out. Watch
层数
the
过
marks.
高，
It's on Dibs.
Keep Dibs up. Dibs is down. It's on wipe out. Wipe out. Get to the corner. Keep wipe out alive. So dead. How did Leaf die there?
He came in with like low health and got the dot immediately.
Did we have a disarm on him?
I have no choice.
I'd already used mine. There's no disarms going out on him.
Can somebody come test this? Because I thought when the next round happened, like Thane's supposed to be still kicking off his debuff. I'm standing over here and it's not sending off his debuff.
No, his debuff will continue.
You can't stay in the Thane zone. The debuff keeps going.
I'm there right now and it wasn't. Mograin's killed me.
We'll run back, everybody.
I totally got the debuff when I walked in there.
I wonder what was causing me not to get it then.
I don't know. I think the first thing that went wrong was Semi died on the pull, though. How did that happen? Anybody know?
Not sure.
Were you within 20 yards of Thane? Did you just get fucking meteored?
No,
I think Mograine was on the second.
I was going to say, I saw, or I didn't see what happened to Semi, but it was on the pole.
Healer aggro.
It may have been healer aggro and she just got smacked. I mean, realistically, you can just take a look at the logs to see what ended up killing her.
Well, things like Leaf dying there to Mograine could be because there was one short healer over there, you know?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna get it. Just getting it under expensive, though. Does anybody else have shadow pots on them?
I have 3 left.
Shady's at 16. I got 16 if we need him. Pass him out.
I can pass out this attempt probably still, but and I'm running low too.
How many are we gonna need? I've got 14.
Before it's too late.
I pass out 2 to everybody because
Shady's at
basically you're gonna have to use at least 2.
Dab Master has 41.
Nice.
Okay, then we're good. If you're running in though, already pop one, please.
Yeah. And if you're gonna soak a meteor, pop a fire protection potion. If you don't have some, open trade with Leaf.
So that 5th mark, it only hits for 5k. If your max HP is over 5k and you're at full health, you do not need to pop that second shadow pot.
Yeah. So I'm looking at my logs here. I took 5,000 damage from a 5th mark, but I was still at over 6,000 HP. So what happened there was semi-dying, and I didn't get a 3rd healer. That was it, basically.
It says he died to Righteous Fire, which I believe is Mograin's fuck you ability, right?
I'm throwing a melee hit from Mograine from the beginning and then 2 ticks of Righteous Fire.
How do you reset weak ores? Mine's showing 33. It jacked up in the last fight. It's not showing.
It'll reset.
It'll reset over.
didn't reset on the last one. I had to physically watch each of my debuffs through the whole.
If you slash reload, it should reset it. That I have to do that too, because if you release before the wipe is finished, then you carry over the marks.
If you type in / weak auras and then just X out of the weak auras menu, it resets it completely. Or just / WA.
Okay, that did it. Thank you. It screamed at me to move it too. I had to scoot back and then watch the damn auras physically.
Yeah, I would say we should just plan on dibs once you're done on Mograine. I come to get him. We should basically just plan on you swapping with one of the tanks in the back. Seems like it's been Jethro a couple times, so just swap with him so that Jethro can be ready to come to Mograine.
Also, any tank on Mograine, you might want to, instead of popping a shadow potion, pop a fire one. I'm gonna try this. Gonna try popping a fire one this time. See how it works. I didn't need two fire potion, 2 shadow potions last time. I just needed the first one that I pre-potted, and that was it.
Yeah, it depends on what you're like. If you're gonna take him to the 5th mark, you need shadow for that. But yes, otherwise he does more fire damage if you're actually swapping quickly.
Yeah, because we're killing Thane fast enough, I think. I can do fine with just one shadow pre-pot and then fire all the way.
If you don't got your shadow pots, please get them from me and pop one immediately.
Yeah, and Leaf, you came. I hadn't even taken my 6th mark yet, so when Thane dies, you can probably go to the safe zone, bandage, and then after the 6th mark, start running in. So that means I'll probably take a 4th, but that's perfectly fine. I'd rather have you come in after the mark goes out.
Gotcha. Alright, folks, Leaf is out of fire potions.
Got 5 left.
I've got 7.
Sounds like be our last attempt for consumables.
I have 5, but because I'm not seeing that I'm getting hit by fire, so.
I just got 17. One of the good things about having a single stack on the left is we're really not taking that much fire damage. That's not what I'm worried about. It's more the shadow pots, so we definitely need to. Everybody needs 2 of those.
Alright, Leaf has some more fire protection potions, so open trade if you need to.
I think the Warriors will have 30-minute cooldowns back for this pull. We haven't seen that we need Wreck to burn Thane, so don't Wreck on Thane. Just save it for a shield wall when you need it.
So everything we just did, do again. If you're in the back right, from the way we're looking, do not go any closer than max range. I don't care who you are. Do not get close to that horse. The front right here, let's just make sure we keep the tank alive. And besides that, I think we got it.
A second here, making a macro.
If the Zilek tank is able to like get into the corner, but then walk around Zilek, so that the DPS and healers are behind you, that will help on the healers having range to you from far away and being further from Zilek. if you are starting as tank on the other ones, be up there with Leaf to try and pick them up fast.
You good, run it? Everyone's ready, move up. Just to the threshold. Shit, careful. Let's get a cooldown, or a countdown. Focus up, everybody. We got it this time. Going in 5 seconds.
5,
3,
4,
2, 1. We pulled, go ahead. Everybody going? Right stack. Or shield wall. Pop cooldowns in 3, 2, 1. Cooldowns.
On my way, Dibs.
Second shadow pot. Let's kill Mulgreen.
Stay up.
Staying up.
Alright, that's 6
Coming in.
We're having a tank swap. Watch your threat.
Taunt resisted.
Need a relief on bow.
Watch your stacks. If you're at 3, get out of there.
目标是你，
It's on Leaf.
Can we get Webley up?
Don't worry about human, I'll bandage.
Crystal, you think max range, please?
Max range.
层数过高，
Coming wipeout.
Jethro, I'm gonna come relieve you.
Holy shit, he hits like a fucking truck.
Keep Leaf's dead. Somebody needs to pick that up.
It's on Dibs.
Keep Dibs alive.
I'll relieve Dibs. Wipeout you.
Human's gonna need relief on Blamo soon.
Wipeout.
He's only at 2 right now. Okay.
Focus up. We can still do this. Mulgreen's on Jeff. Keep Jeff up.
Jeth, I'll relieve you in 5 seconds.
Sounds good.
I have no choice
Coming
but
in.
to obey.
Tank swap. Be careful with your threat. It's on human.
I have no choice.
I got
Almost
shield
a
wall.
second shield wall.
Coming wipeout.
After human, make sure you're ready. Dibs.
We keep those tanks alive on
层
Mulgreen. We
数过
got
高，
this. Watch your
I'm coming,
stacks.
Hoppa.
Camp for 30 seconds.
"层数过高，
Crystal, range on Zilliq.
Half. I'm going to relieve you if you want to relieve human.
Okay.
Mulgreen's almost down.
Crystal, you're still too close.
Keep human up.
Still gotta be able to reach him.
Alright. Mulgreen's down.
I just took back
Focus.
2 now.
Who's next?
Half a little.
I need
Wipeout getting the right.
got this. Just relax.
Humans coming to relieve Hoppa.
Someone come relieve Jethro.
Alright, half is relieving Jethro.
Max range on this right one.
Human's going to be at 3 on Blamio in a second.
Somebody ready to cover him or what?
I can do Zelak. I can't do Pluma.
I'll go bound.
Stay focused. Keep the tanks alive. Almost there.
It's on me.
Zelik is after half tracks. Get Zelik.
You get him.
Hold Zelik back.
Run away from Zelik.
Humans got.
If you're not a tank, keep.
It's on human.
Alright, relieving Jethro.
Human's going to be at 3 in a second on Zalek.
It's on Flash. Keep Flash alive.
You're coming up.
I have no choice.
Keep Hoppa alive too.
Hoppa just went there.
Mode's almost dead.
Stay focused, guys.
层数过高，
Open shield wall.
Careful. Max range on this right one.
Humans coming to relieve Blamio.
层数过高，
Leaving
I really
Jethro.
could use a healer over here. I don't know where you guys are
Jethro's
at.
dead. It's on Doug. Doug, move up. It's on Flash. Heal Flash, please.
There's no healers alive.
We need
it
more
looks
healers
like.
on the right.
Watch your range on Zelik.
It's the last one. If you have a battle res, get a healer
Almost
up.
dead.
Me heal up.
Max range on Zelik.
Max range. Careful, Yonder.
Dibs has it. Me
Dibs
heal.
needs heals. Anything you got? Heal Dibs.
Want to sneak a Rogan on the right?
No. Everything you got. Keep our tank alive.
If you don't have an ability that does it's more than 40 yards or 40 yards, stay out of Zelik.
I need relief on Zelak.
I'm coming, Dips.
Humans running in. Get ready to heal human. It's on human. Heal human. Keep human up. I don't think we have a healer. Dibs, can you heal?
There's not.
Yondar, you gotta go over there and heal. Or Nerm, whoever.
Yeah, but I got my 4 stack on me. That's the only problem.
We gotta keep him up.
Want to sneak a Rogan on the right?
I have no choice but to obey.
It's on Hoppa.
Run in real quick.
Masi's marks are up.
Mossy, just keep the tank alive.
Folks, get in there.
Godmatch is going to go in on the left and just stay away from everyone else.
Second shield wall's about to fall off. We just gotta burn here.
If one rogue wants to get in on his butt, go for it.
Hades is going.
Do it, do it.
Alright, relieving Hopper.
It's on birds.
Oh shit, it's on birds.
How's it on me?
层
It's
数
on
过
half. It's
高，
on half.
Stay until I die.
Keep half alive. We're at 60k left. Heal half. Anything you got?
Come on,
Somebody go heal.
Shadies.
It's on Dab. We got to
层数
burn.
过高，
Everybody burn, 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 burn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good go, guys.
That
Holy
is
shit.
that is the
Great
most
kill, guys.
prime
Great
fucking
kill.
thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This makes it so
Oh
much
my
better.
god.
This makes it so much better.
Fuck yeah.
Congrats on 13 out of 15.
And no one
My
died.
dudes.
And no one died.
And we have an hour and a half for Saf.
Nice.
No one important died.
Oh, come on, guys.
Holy shit. Got a couple things
Good
to work
heals
on
at
for
the
next
end
week,
there.
but yeah, we did it.
Pulling out those heals at the end there was outstanding, guys. And
That was
Gales.
big time, boys. That was big time.
That was Dibs healing when he was switching. That was great. He switched and he's like healing and he's like, out of mana, I'm gonna die. Fuck it. Get out of the chest.
Did someone say more warrior loot?
What? That's all we got? What a this
Every week now, we're going to be able to come in here and get loot here. It's fucking awesome.
Dude, we gotta farm some fire
Shadow
and shadow resist.
protection and fire protection potion.
I guess farming all those shadow protections was beneficial. 'Cause holy shit.
Yep.
If one guy can farm that many in 1 week, I'm pretty sure you guys can help me. Just send me Fade Leaf. I still have tons of Dream Foil and I have tons of Grave Moss. I think I still have like 700 Grave Moss left. So if you guys have Fade Leaf,
If somebody can get burbs up, please, so I can start doing loot. That'd be much appreciated.
you guys want to help farm Fade Leaf.
I want to hear
that would-
Luma talk more. Don't res burbs.
Please, for the love of God, Raspberries. Also, farm Fade Leaf. Yes, he's right.
Yeah, we probably have to switch that up where Leaf goes elsewhere after Thane, and we have someone in more complete tank gear come from Mograine.
Yeah, I think I should do that next week.
Soul String first,
Yeah, I was
bro.
a complete tank here, but he still kicked my ass.
Thank you.
Anybody else? It's really offsets for all you guys? Wow.
I mean, what is it? What's the GP charge? It's just like a range slot for most
88.
88 GP for that crappy bow.
Seems
So
insane.
it should be like 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like for hunters, it's worse than the BWL bow.
Yeah.
With warriors and
It
rogues,
just
it's
looks
second
cool.
best.
It is. I think the Warriors and Rogues. It is main spec. Like, is it 16 GP? Is that what it is for Warriors and Rogues?
Right now it says 88, but I say if you're willing to spend 16 GP on this, then we can main spec it to you for that. Everybody agree?
Yeah, that's what it should be for just a range slot.
Okay, so Warriors and Rogues, if you're willing to spend 16 GP on it, type 1 in raid, please. Wipe out head and half tracks. Anybody else?
It's
Last
better
call.
than what I got.
Fuck you, run it. Wipe out head and half. Who's got the highest out of them?
So how do we get to Saf? Where is that back at the beginning?
Yeah, you take this portal and there's another portal now in the beginning.
But just when you pour it into Saf's room, do not go into the room at all. The dragon will form and we'll pull aggro.
This will be grats to half tracks, so we're gonna just have to adjust the EP there. Leaf, please.
Sure.
What did we say? 16.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Pally Hunter Druid chess piece.
Pop up. It's gonna take a couple. It's
Same shit. Last call. Big grats to Doug Ray. Grats, Doug.
Can I grab my frost gear from the bank?
Yeah, everybody's gonna need their frost gear if you don't
After
have
loot,
it.
I'm
Is
gonna
there a bank in
open up a
Naxx?
portal.
Priest, mage, warlock, robes.
the delay is just killer.
I know, right? I did click on it when I said it, I promise. Anybody else? Holy mother of God, Skids.
Does it hurt walking with such a big dick?
Fuck you, Skid.
That's got to be broken. I
Hey.
can't do that.
No, he doesn't usually roll on stuff, so. Big rats, man.
Alright, that being said, I'm gonna make a portal Iron Forge. If you need to grab your Frost Resist gear, take the portal, and hopefully can't summon you back, but...
Should we do that to repair, too?
I guess we could repair, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to Iron Force, you repair. Grim, you want to hop on Prime Consume so we can get some more frost bots and whatnot? I've got
The rest of the raid who's not doing anything, if you want to take like a 2-3 minute bio.
Let's go 5. It's
This
going to
boss
take
is easier than
some
4
time to get
horsemen.
back.
Yeah, literally, Saf is easier than 4 horsemen. If everybody has the frost resist, we could down Saf.
Don't leave the teleport room. If you leave the teleport room, it'll aggro. So shame on you guys for not bringing your frost resist gear.
You can leave the 4 horsemen teleport room if
Bitch,
you
we brought so many
have to.
fire and shadow resistance potions and stuff for the tanks. We didn't have room for any frost resist.
Shame.
I have
Shame.
30 of those
Shame.
greater
I brought
frost
mine, I just want to repair.
on me.
I'll be right back.
And gloat in the Iron Forge.
Didn't believe.
That's so much gear.
Oh man, if I could make these boots, I would get my 4P set bonus with my fire or with my frost set.
We have any strat video on our Discord on this?
Skids, I'm here at Light's Hope outside the mailbox. If you want to log in that, I'll switch them over to you.
Hey Leaf, how many chain scraps do we have in the bank?
Like 16?
Is that with the 15 I sent back?
Yep.
Okay.
I need 12. I can wear boots, but they wouldn't be enchanted. I don't have the money to enchant them. Because I can get my 4-piece set bonus and wear my frost resist set. Wait for next week.
Damn, I need 25 for my chest piece.
I know, that thing's fucking expensive, man. That thing's crazy expensive.
Hey Silas, our buddy the honker just went by.
Oh, I'll see that.
I posted a video in the Naxx Ramus info channel if you guys have some time and want to watch a quick.
For the Saf fight?
Yeah.
Everybody go watch that. We could down Saf today if every single person actually watches this video. It's not a hard fight.
It's literally stay out of the blizzard, hide behind the ice block. Don't face the dragon toward the raid.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So we need to have 150 unbuffed FR minimum, right?
You're not at 200?
I'm at 195. I just don't want to sacrifice any more DPS by putting on my ring or cloak.
Looks like
Yeah,
you
if-
want a pre-frost and shadow.
Yeah, if folks are near to 200 with just the druid buff, that's good to start with. If you are not at that, which I know some of like the priests aren't because they want to wear their 8-piece tier 2, we're gonna stack those groups specifically with Pali Aura. Grim, do you know who your priests are that you want specifically with Pali Aura?
Yeah. Our 8 of 8 priests are going to be me, Semi, Marie, Miko, and Ner, I believe, and Kamasi.
Are you back, Burbs?
Yeah, sorry, I was something else.
No worries.
What about the druids that are wearing 8 of 8 T2?
Yeah, druids, you want to keep that 8 of 8 for the extra tick on rejuve. It's going to be super useful. If you need to put on FR gear, try to make it rings, cloak, neck. Obviously, frost protection potions and the auras.
For the sake of, again, cost and how expensive this shit could be, I don't want to go through like all of our shadow pots, but how many do we have? When you said you're bringing 50 baskets, is that shadow pots or frost? Frost, okay. Yeah, ranged. If you're at 150 unbuffed, you're pretty good.
Bless you.
We getting summons out to these people that aren't here?
I don't need a summon, I'm just getting my potions from B-Juice and CG so I can have more HP and I can run faster and whatnot.
Do we need someone outside to help summon?
Yeah. Please. Crystals in the hinterlands.
Alright, log in on Rice. Or Chip.
I'm flying back.
So I'm gonna throw this out here. I'm at like 193. I'm over like the 150 for ranged buff, but like I still haven't used my cloak that I made or I had made. So if there's somebody that needs it, like we can work something out to like kind of switch that around to add somebody to get like 24 more frost resist if it's really needed on somebody.
I think Wipeout was still low on frost resist, so you might want to talk to him about trading your cloak and he can get you stuff back.
Yeah, like that's no problem at all because like I got the one mats from the frozen ruins from the bank, and just if we could just Wipeout, are you cool with just paying me back eventually for the other mats on it, and then I could just go ahead and give it to you.
Okay. I'm at 92 right now with buffs.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give you this cloak, and just when you get a chance, we can get that all done later. It's take your time on it though.
Do you have these groups set up for like odds left, evens right? Is that what I'm looking at?
I had just set groups 1, 3, and 5. We probably want 3 and 5 to separate.
Okay, and then I want the mages separated for decursing. This looks pretty even though with, you know, there's 3 on the even groups and 4 on the odd groups.
So I have one more thing. Like in my bank, I also have like that other cloak. That's only like what is that, like 15 or 16 frost resists that already has the +5 on it. So I think it's like 16 or something like that right now. If we need that as well.
Cool. I don't think we need it right now. Let's get everybody to see the fight quite a few times. If you haven't watched the video yet, basically it's just like us killing Anixia or Neff. You cannot, if you're melee, stand in front of the boss. There's a cleave that will kill you, and in the back there's a tail whip that would fuck you up too. So if you're melee, you're going to be on the sides of the boss.
Which way do we want the boss facing?
I'm cool with whatever.
Video shows that he's pretty much pointed towards the door we're coming out of right now.
Yeah, we can just do that.
So if you just everybody followed the video, actually, then it shouldn't be too much more rocket science to apply.
Are we going to do a couple attempts without pots and then try one with pots, or?
I mean, the faith that I have in our group, I think we could go in and fucking kill this in one shot if people just pay attention. And there's not that many mechanics. Like, it's way less than what we just did with 4 Horsemen.
I think the video is kind of like Anixia, but I know for us how we do Anixia is we all stack on one side. Would that still be viable for this fight?
For melee and for ranged, when there's an air phase, we have to spread out and be, at least 10 yards apart. So everybody should be / ranging 10 right now. It's important that we're spread. He's going to then basically cast 5 of these frost bolts at people on the ground. Whoever that gets hit by those is going to turn into what looks like a mage's ice block. Then on the 5th frost bolt he does while flying, he's going to do this giant fucking breath that starts in the center and goes around the whole room. If you're not positioned behind one of the ice blocks, and that is, facing the center of the room, you have to be behind it. You will then not get hit by that frost breath. If you are not behind an ice block, you're going to get hit for like 20,000 damage or some shit. There's no way you're surviving. So especially in the beginning, when we get to an air phase, when people get ice blocked, you can stay out a little bit longer in DPS. But when I call it out, you have to go run as quick as you can and stack behind one of the ice blocks. Besides that, when he's on the ground, the drain life thing is a curse. Druids and mages, we can decurse it. Very fucking important you do that as quickly as possible. That's why we got some on each side here. The shadow pots would help drastically for the people that get targeted by that. It also heals Saf when he casts it, so again, you need to decurse it immediately. What else am I missing?
There's a blizzard that goes out randomly, just similar to like McBaina's Rain of Fire or any other Rain of Fire mechanic or
But it is larger, and it will tick for 3,000 each tick. So if you see a blizzard, it's going to move. It just doesn't stay in one spot. You have to stay out of the area that the blizzard's going in. Yeah, these frost protection potions are really cheap, so we should be using those.
Anyone else need a summon, or are we good to go back in?
Grim, you make a really good point. So, the ice blocks, they don't all go out immediately. If you try to stack too early behind one of the ice blocks, and then you get targeted by the next one, guess what? Everyone around you within that 10-yard range gets fucked up by it. So there's a very fine sweet spot where you don't stack too early, but again, if you don't get behind the ice block before that breath, you're going to die. So one of the biggest mechanics of this is just timing that and making sure you're safe, but not too early. Does anybody have any questions?
Who's got the frost protection potions? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Burbs, you have some?
Yeah, I've got like 50. I've been giving out 5 a pop here, so
Everybody should be here. Do you want to? Let's get rebuffed.
yeah, let's buff. I'm running low pretty quick. If you need frost pots, I can give out like 2 more stacks.
Again, so priest, if you have 8 out of 8 tier 2, we're going to be running 8 out of 8 tier 2 plus our frost resist, and you're going to be casting pretty much greater heal 1s to get all those hots ticking. If you don't have 8 of 8 tier 2, I think that's Wovley, Andar. I think that's it. You're going to be using a lot of renews and then prayer of healings in your group too. When it works, but just blanket down rank renews. So you're going to want to use a rank 3 or 4 renew, just kind of blanket it across. Try not to use too many flash heals though, because we're going to have to go with very efficient heals.
Mages, we should all have the rank 5 of Frost Ward. Like Rennet just said in the chat, please use it. It's 920 frost damage it'll absorb every 30 seconds. It's huge.
Human said that we're splitting groups, odds, left, evens, right? Is that for everybody?
Yes, again, we want decurses on the different sides. So when you go to each side here in the beginning, you're going to not stay in front of the boss. Remember, there's a cleave, and don't go too far back. There's a tail whip. Everybody should be spread out, so that way, if the blizzard spawns on you or something, not everybody's getting hit by it. When the air phase happens, when he goes up, make sure you have range 10 on and stay spread out from everybody. It's just like Cthulhu. Make sure you're not closer than 10 yards. When that 4th ice bolt, about 5th one, then hits, everybody needs to run and get behind the ice block. Then it's just rinse and repeat over and over again. At 20%, there's no more air phases. Stay out of the blizzard, and honestly, we could one-shot this.
So just put marks on the 8 out of 8 priests. Let's just try when we spread out. Let's try to stay spread a little bit further away from each other, so we're kind of covering the whole raid. Are we doing? Did you say we're doing odds left, evens right?
Is that what you said, Human?
That's correct.
Group. If you're an odd group,
when do we only spread out when he goes in the air? Correct. That's when
they should be spread out. You shouldn't be stacked on top of anybody in the beginning here, because if a blizzard spawns, I don't want it to hit everybody. It ticks for 3,000 damage a pop. So there's no reason to be on top of each other. Mages especially spread out, because if, somebody in the back area gets the curse on them, one of us needs to be close enough to decurse it right away.
The melee don't have much of a choice. We're going to be kind of stacked, but yes, the range can spread even in ground phase.
If the blizzard spawns on close to the melee group on the left side, then y'all can run through the boss to the right side just for that little bit until the blizzard goes away. I don't want you guys to get hit by that. Obviously, it'll kill you.
Thank you. Does the blizzard move in a specific direction, or is it kind of random?
It's gonna move. You'll see it. It's really fucking big, but once it starts moving in one direction, it's gonna keep going in that direction, I believe. So just get behind it and you'll be fine.
I'm just going to add one thing. I read that the damage from the ball goes out before it hits the floor, so don't time it as it's dropping, because the damage will go out before it hits the floor.
We're gonna play it slightly on the safe side. So as soon as that 5th person gets ice blocked, I want everybody running behind an ice block. Because then we don't have to worry about, another one going out and then it stacking. Once 5 people are ice blocked, get ready and run behind one of them. Especially this first attempt, just so we can see the fight. Alright. We're on fucking Saf, everybody.
Let's kill us a fucking ice dragon.
Healers, if priest, if you're gonna use your 8 of 8 priest, if you're gonna use your ZG trinket, just use it after we spread back out after the air phase.
Guys, can we just not care about what Dan Ruck is saying in guild chat right now? I mean, we're on staff. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that. Alright, this is ready check for pull.
Pallies, you're gonna be pretty much on the tank, and then spot healing as necessary. Tager and Crystal, you're gonna be raid healing with a lot of rejues and stuff.
Gotcha.
And decursing as well.
Can I get
Everyone's
extra
ready?
stuff on me, please?
What do you need?
I want the extra stuff Grim was talking about.
Oh,
Let's get a pull timer. Make sure you're looking at your groups. Actually, hold on 1 second. A lot of people don't have AI. Groups 1 and 2 are missing it. Group 5, Lovely, doesn't have it.
Oh, we're supposed to do that. We're amplify magic on everyone, right? Because it
Yeah.
doesn't break necrotic damage and it increases healing.
Correct. It'll do more healing than damage, so yeah, we want amplify magic on everybody.
We'll just stick to our respective groups for mages for buffing that, right?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What groups are on what side?
Odds left, evens right.
And is Jeff facing him?
I'm gonna face him right here at 6 o'clock.
Yes, so... Yeah. Wait, like 3 o'clock? Like, you're just gonna run in and tank him right away?
Yeah, well, that's what the video showed, but I don't. Whatever you guys want.
Yeah,
No, I
just
mean, that's
keep him facing towards this room.
Yeah, that's what I thought the video showed.
That's perfect, man. Alright, let's get a countdown, and let me just get your mana back.
we're supposed to be 10 yards apart.
Correct. When you run in, everybody's spread out. You don't want to be too close in case the blizzard spawns. It's not a huge deal about the 10-yard thing until the air phase. When he flies up in the air, then don't be within 10 yards of anybody. Until I call it. When that 5th ice block goes out, then everybody's going to get behind one.
All right, timer doesn't really make much difference or not because he's going to take a while to formulate. So let's just go.
I'm just going to count it down. There you go. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Remember mages to use Frost Ward.
Don't attack or do anything. Let Jeth hit it. He's got a shield on. He's not going to have, like, snap threat.
Roger that.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Keep your eye out for blizzards. You curse.
Melee and blizzard.
Watch out. Get ready to decurse. Air phase spread out. 10 yards spread out. There's 1 ice bolt, Jethro. There's 2 Waralter. 3 Semi. 4 Marie. Get ready to run behind. Get behind one. 3 seconds. Get behind one. Okay, back out.
Grim.
Decurse. That's the entire fight.
Does he also do fire damage? I mean, shadow damage?
His drain life does.
Those decurses aren't a joke, by the way. They do 2,000 damage and healing.
Decur?
It's got to be a priority.
Yeah.
It's on Kusak.
Oh no.
Alright, stop healing. Just want to get back in here and do another one.
Pinketsu, you died super early. What killed you? Did you just get too close to a cleave?
No, he got Blizzard on.
Yeah, and didn't move. I made the
Yeah,
same
but-
mistake, but I got lucky.
There's
Yeah,
no
melee-
wipe protection. We have to run back. It's a short run anyway.
Yep.
The second you
we
step
got
into the room, he
early.
aggroes once he spawns.
Yeah, for melee, if there's a blizzard on you, like, run through the dragon, run out of melee, do whatever you need to do. Be literate, I guess.
So there's that whole thing we just saw is the fight. It just keeps going the same shit over and over again. Obviously, there's a lot of frost damage going out throughout the fight. So if you have extra frost protection potions, it's helpful to pop them when you can. Those luckily are pretty cheap. We don't have an extreme amount with us, but if you have extras on you, it's worth it this attempt to use one for our healers.
And we're sure we want to use Amplify Magic? What is it that you said about Amplify Magic? That we still take more damage from it, but we get more of the healing back from it? Because...
So it doesn't affect the 2-second ticks. You don't get more damage from the 2-second ticks.
Okay.
You will take more damage from the frost bolts. And, you know, the cone of cold and whatnot, but...
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes more sense. Sorry, I just
the
wasn't
extra
clear on
healing
that.
is totally worth it.
Yeah.
Now we all saw the timing for those ice bolts, right? So we're going to stay spread out. After that 5th one, you have about 5 seconds to get behind one of the ice bolts. So guess what? If 3 go out, or the 4th one goes out, and you don't see an ice block around you, you better start moving to one of the other ice blocks. Because you only get 5 seconds after that 5th one.
I think I'm going to increase my.
Just to give you an idea, I'm sitting pretty at 220 frost resist, and most of those 600 damage ticks, I resisted 450 on like 80% of them. So I was only taking 150 frost damage every 2 seconds, and then on the other 20%, yeah, a bit less frost resisted. There's some 300s here. There's some hits for 450, but most of them are 150. So more than
Yeah.
200 is what you should aim for.
Exactly. And honestly, I can't stress it enough. Luma did during the fight, but Prio in this is getting that curse off of people because it actually heals Sap for quite a bit. So the quicker we are on decurses, the less healing he's actually gonna do to himself.
I mean, I know it's our first attempt and it's the first time seeing the fight, but on some people I saw the curse at least 5 ticks, which was 12,000 hit points to Sap back to him, and I saw Sap's health move.
Here's
in
what I want
upward-
to do.
Upward direction instead of the other way.
Yeah, so here's what I want to do. On the left, we have me, Booze, and Silas. I'm going to run toward the back more, so like far away on the left side from where we're standing. Hard Booze, I want you toward the middle of the room, and Silas, you toward the front end, like closer to us. As for the other side, Luminor, go to the far back right. Boss Girl, like middle right. Seralia, middle left, or middle close, and then run it close to the right here. Does that make sense? Druids, you guys help out too, but as long as
You guys, I know we got some frost runes yesterday, and I hope that they're not all depleted. If you don't have your they're already gone.
Yeah.
I've got 13 more on me, but that's it.
I'm gonna buy a bunch for the guild bank tonight, so I'll send runes for next week. Don't worry about that.
If you don't have the ring or the legs, those are the quest pieces. They are the most frost resist because I think it's 2 runes each, and like the ring's 25 and the legs are like 40 or something. Like, you need to request those frost runes, get the rest of the mats yourself, and have those 2 pieces of gear equipped. If you don't have those created by next week and equipped, you probably shouldn't be here.
I can't stress how much Frost Ward helps out mages every 30 seconds. Just use that. It completely negates most of this damage.
I realize it's only 10:30.
I know, we have a full hour. That shit's
Long
amazing.
time.
Whatever group you're buffing mages, let's amplify magic again.
Sorry, Cam asked me to go over healing a little bit again. So, Pallies, you're going to be mostly focused on Jethro, keeping him up because the priests and the druids are going to have to be raid healing. 8 out of 8 priests, you're going to be using pretty much greater heal 1s to get that 8 out of 8 hot ticking. And then druids, you're going to be using downrank rejuve blanket across the raid as much as you can. And then Aandar and Lovely, if you don't have 8 out of 8 tier 2, you're going to be blanketing like a rank 3, rank 4 renew as on everybody that doesn't have it, and then using prayer of healing if it makes sense.
Jethro's got 4 minutes on flask, so let's get this moving.
Just listen to those numbers he mentioned. Downrank heals over time, and then the 150 damage I was taking. I was telling you guys 220 frost resist. And it's 150 damage take every 2 seconds. And the downranked heals are more than that, so get to 200 frost resist. You don't need much.
Yep, let's do it. Let's get a pull.
Burbs, I have an emergency that came up. I'm gonna need to step away for about 20 minutes.
Okay, just stay back here. That's on the right side. We got 3 mages over there. Boss, you're going to be on the far right. Seralia, middle right, and run it close right. Jeth, it's on you.
Alright, I'm getting back.
Five, 4, 3.
Should we turn him now since he's already at 4?
Not to separate.
Stop moving, Jeth.
You curse. Curse.
Blizzard, watch out.
Air phase, spread out, 10 yards.
Warriors go death stance.
There's 1, Wobbly. 2, Doug. Start to look at where these are. Okay, start to run to them.
快找掩体
3 seconds, get behind one.
Oh no.
Spread out. Decurse. Jets down. Just wipe it up.
I barely put a nick in there.
The life drains are it's just too much. I almost feel like we should do the stack on just one side and not spread out on both.
It's hard for me to.
The life drain is the decurse part?
Correct. We had I don't know, 5 different decurses happen around me, and I think I got 3 of them. But you know, then there was still 1 just ticking. It takes a long time for somebody to decurse that many. If we were all on one side, we'd have a lot more people close enough. The only really big thing we have to do, if we're all focused on one side, is watch out for the blizzard. and then make sure you spread out in air phases.
Yeah, I would say ranged all on one side. Melee will still probably make use of both, but
cool. So now that he's spawned, Jeth, are you just gonna run through him and flip him? Is that the idea?
I don't have any other choice really.
Okay.
In order to try and pull him back to somewhat center of the room.
he'll move there after the air phase, anyways.
Is it going to be more comfortable to have to move that much further from the get-go, or is it going to be something? If I don't move that distance, is it going to be more difficult? That's for anyone else. So I don't know.
I don't think so. No, if as soon as you hit him, just run through him so that he turns to face the middle, and that's good enough. We'll have plenty of room, and that way your healers, you'll be in close range of the healers. Burbs, which side do you want to use? You a lefty or a righty?
I'm a righty. Let's go left. No, I don't give a fuck. I was gonna say if Jeth spun him either left or right, then all of us could just be right here in the front, but
Yeah, I can just go solid to 3 o'clock right away, and then you guys can all just kind of pile in.
I like that.
So there's gonna be a lot of fucking people on this side. Everybody needs to watch the blizzard, and it's gonna be very important we make use of, you know, at least this half of the room and some of the middle area for spreading out 10 yards.
It does, Rise.
What group was Luma above?
Put them on your rain bars.
I got a burps.
Alright, cool. Stamp by magic up to.
Which mages have some water left? I just need like 10.
I've got 8.
Here's an airbait for you. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you, Ron.
Hey, Ron, can you put the anti-magic on your buff groups, please?
So since we're gonna have, what, 6 mages now in one half of the room, let's still split up a bit. So me and Booze, let's go to the left. Silas and Boss, stay in the middle here. And Soralia and Run It, go to the right.
If they're in the air phase, like, we don't want a bunch of people to stack, but like if 3 are down and there's no ice blocks near you, you need to start moving towards them, even if it means you're going to get a little close to a couple people.
I already buffed group 7 too, so should be good.
I'm ready, bro.
Alright. Let's wait for Grim's mana.
I'm out of range.
So just stop what you're doing and decurse. Very, very important. Other than that, let's keep learning to fight. Grim's got mana. Jeff?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You curse. Got a blizzard over here, careful. We're just too tight here. Run through the boss. Everybody spread out. "10 yards, watch your thing."
10 yards.
There's 2. There's 3. Start to look at where the closest one is and make your way there.
快找掩体，
The 2 frost bolts on the right side died.
Yeah, it sucks.
We should make it 11 yards. I am exactly 10 yards away from dibs, and it killed me.
Just wipe. We can't pull and flip and try to stack in that small area. It's just not going to work. So we'll all go to the left or right.
I got this. Hold my beer.
We got to kill this guy in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, once you get the mechanics down, his HP is not that high. He goes down pretty quickly. We just need to survive.
It's the surviving and then making sure we decurse fast enough that he doesn't actually heal himself. Because it needs to heal quickly.
So we're gonna do one more attempt, everybody. See how it goes. So focus up, last attempt. Let's make it a good one.
Yeah, and let's try to, on regular raid nights, let's try to prio rings and amulets with frost resist to the healers.
Correct. Agreed.
Should have done that from the start, but we missed it.
Well, I didn't realize that the priest wanted to be wearing 8 out of 8 tier 2. I believe that the pallies are squared away with where we need to be, and I believe the druids are as well. But that's assumption.
Thank you, Leah.
Bro.
Trying to figure out what's the best idea for this initial pull when he's already spawned. Because if Jeff goes in there and just tanks him right in front of the door here, I still saw people getting tail swiped like 2 attempts ago. If he runs to the boss and flips him
towards the door, because if we all run together, we have enough time to move to the left or right, whichever side you pick.
Let's do the left. So everybody will go into the left here.
Alright. And then no turning, no nothing, just tank him with his face towards the door.
Just be careful with this tail. I don't think it's going to kill you if you get tail whip, but I did see that happen a little bit.
If you strafe left right away, we should be able to avoid clean.
So with that idea, Let's do me and Hard Booze back left. Silas and Boss Girl, you'll be in the middle left, and Ceralian run it close left. Need to be a little bit quicker about running behind the ice blocks too. I know a couple people died that last time, but
If you need frost resistance rings, the bank has quite a few. We also have the engineering trinkets with frost resistance. So if you're an engineer and you're looking for one, just post a request and the bank will give it to you.
Yeah, the rings are probably not terrible to just have 20 frost resist.
Yep.
But the rest of your gear, if it just has frost resist, like on a armor piece, man, that's gonna be tight to make up the DPS loss.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I'm ready.
Strath UV.
everybody's ready. So let's move up. Again, everyone's going to the left here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Left, left, left. Nice.
You curse. Just already dead.
I didn't get any heals.
Sorry, Jeff.
Be honest with you, I think when he spawn like that, we're gonna have to clip him and pull him back a little bit. We're just too tucked in this little corner still.
I noticed that this blizzard is just eating everybody up because we're all pumped.
There's not running around there.
We got this. Just stay focused.
It's all you, Narum.
快找掩体，
Come on, Narum.
Red.
So I think we're going to call it with that. Stay in group, though. We're going to do some progression EP for all the time spent, mostly on 4 Horsemen. And then we're probably going to do a ZG here pretty soon. They could reset from last night.
Now on that pole, how come we're not doing like the tank goes straight through to Twister?
That's what I said at the end of that attempt there. We're gonna have to, once he's already spawned, we'll have Jeth or whoever it is run through him, flip him around, and that'll open up more of the room for us to spread out on.
Promise that you're not going to get tail whipped in that, though. If you don't move to the left or right fast enough as a group.
ZG reset today, so if you need idols, we are going to do an idle run. Other than that, congrats on 13 out of 15. Everybody, fucking kick-ass job. That was the most prime way we could have killed 4 Horsemen.
No, we had way too many still alive.
I was going to say, it wasn't down to one person with like 5% life left.
Try to work on that for next week.